In the advanced section of the speed exercise warm-up, we're going to do 12 total exercises for up to 40 yards each. So in the beginning we had 20 yards, intermediate 30 yards, and in the advanced we're going to do 40 yards. And you can measure this out and try this. We're going to add two right at the beginning that are somewhat difficult for people to get the rhythm of. And these are what people call this little bounding exercises, light plyometrics. Plyometrics means bounding from your lower body. And this gets you called single leg bounds or one-legged bounds. What we're trying to do is get some feel of bounding and experience that bounding. So when you're coming up, the timing sometimes is difficult for people, but it looks like this, where I'm actually tick, up, 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 up. And you kind of get that single leg bound. And if I came back this way, it's tick, 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 tick. And you already know what leg's coming up. So the single leg bound, you want to do left foot and right foot. Then the double leg bound looks like this, where you're kind of coming, you know, which is alternating what knee is coming up. We can go back the other way where you're kind of alternating tick, tick. And it gets that feeling of explosion off the ground. Two other ones that are common for a lot of NFL teams and other track stars are A skips and B skips. And we're doing A skip. When we're doing A skip comes up where your leg is 90 degrees here, and then you're going to kind of come down and have that mid-foot strike, but you're going to kind of paw the ground a little bit or kind of scrape the ground. And as people get more tired, they kind of lose that form when they're speeding. So we want to make sure when we're doing this, that we really keep this form. So it's here. And you can even practice this first, just walking and getting that idea of how that foot should touch the ground and scrape the ground. And a B skip, which you see a lot of the guys do around, B skips are just bigger than A skips. We're going to try to get higher than 90 degrees. You might have some push off the ground and really explode. And this is now a little more explosive. B skips. And when you're doing B skips now, you want to get that feeling of coming down the same way that you are landing on the A skips, where you're big here, landing there. It's not just kicking out. It's actually here, circle, down. Here, circle, and down. Those 4 exercises combined with all the other 8 we had would make your advanced workout.